Step 18. Mindful eating should be a family affair. Mindful eating must be a family affair for it to truly work, which means it's important to live a lifestyle that makes sense for everyone involved. If you have a spouse who's super healthy, works out 7 days a week, and only eats things that grow from the ground, while you love to binge watch TV, go out for burgers, and barely eat anything green, it's going to be very hard to convince the other to follow suit. It's about meeting where it counts and understanding that the relationship is much bigger than being right. The more you push, the more they will push back. I know many people who tell their spouse that they should lose weight or work out, and this is the opposite of motivation. Change has to come from within. We can't force anyone to do anything they don't want to do. Make getting healthier feel like it's their idea. Support them. Have fun with it. It's about being a role model and supporting them where they need it most. When I met my husband, Sean, in 2005, I envied his family dynamics while he envied mine. Sean comes from a big Jewish family whose favorite pastime is sitting in the living room chatting about anything and everything, everything, eating snacks and going out for fun dinners. I loved the lifestyle his family lived since it was completely different from my own. We were a family that grew up cooking meals at home, and eating out was a very rare thing. We never sat around ever. If it was even a remotely good day, we would be outside swimming in our pool, riding bikes, playing basketball, and racing each other in the backyard. As soon as Sean started coming around my family, he was surrounded by home-cooked meals and anything active. My mom gets pleasure from feeding people. It's in her Lebanese genes, and Sean didn't mind it one bit. There was one year where Sean went with my family to ski out west in Big Sky, Montana. Long story short, my dad ended up taking him on a double black diamond run that was actually closed due to hazardous weather conditions. The thing was that it was Sean's first time ever skiing, and most skiers know that you should never ski a double black diamond for your first time. Luckily, Sean made it out of this trip alive and reinvigorated, but it was a very scary time, and my mom and I yelled at my dad for taking advantage of Sean's gung-ho attitude. Not everyone grows up in a household that lives for double black diamonds and extreme sports. So how do you get your husband or spouse on board to this lifestyle? I think the number one thing I can say about this is show them how delicious healthy can be and how fun living better truly is. Be a role model, kill them with kindness, help them take baby steps, and show them that there's no better way to live a life of love and happiness than being together and being your healthiest self. Don't just tell them how much you love them, tell them how much you need them and that their health is essential for living your best life together. Remember to never force this lifestyle on anyone. It's contagious and it will spread to everyone you come in contact with before you know it. I promise. Now in our life together, we've found balance in cooking homemade meals at home and going out on the town. Sean gets pleasure eating wheatgrass, cod liver oil, and many of the superfoods I grew up with, while I enjoy sitting around with a glass of wine, talking about nothing and everything. Knowing that Sean loves seeing movies at the theater, I try to ask him to a movie every so often, even though the smell of movie theater popcorn makes me nauseous. Sometimes you have to give in for the sake of others and the bigger picture. Sean, knowing that I love mornings filled with farmers markets and yoga, he tries to be a yogi and shop all things food. Although we have always both shared a passion for competition and love to do anything active and physical, we do see the importance in our days away from the gym. We have found a balance of living healthy while having a social life, and we're happy to say that we're living our best life together, and we strive to be a healthy role model for our son Brady. Being the role model and showing that this lifestyle is fun is everything.